That's a really nice scene. I love that music. It's a really nice scene. I understand where Mullen is coming from, but I think he could have at least heard Lean out a little bit more instead of just dismissing her like that. It's like my one gripe. And I stand firm with that. I have a great strength within me, but I don't know what to do with it. Doesn't tell me why was I born in Nicarian? To fight Gaia, as my sister did? Or... Fina, I'm sorry. I don't know why either. But don't worry, Fina. Neither the forces or Gaia have shown any movement. We have time. Hey, Just. Garlisle started to advance to the east. What? That can't be. Without Fina, they have no strategy. Oh, no. Do you think Lean plans to do it alone? Justin, please stop her. You bet I'll stop her. Everyone, we're heading to Easter to Luzette's to J-Base. Let's go. Alright. Now, this is the last chance to do the Tower of Temptation. However, like I said, I want to finish the main story on stream. So what we're going to do is I'm going to leave a save state open. Because I want to do the Tower of Temptation, but if I do the Tower of Temptation, that's not going to leave enough time to finish the main story today. So I will do it. Okay, yeah, this is like our last chance to do it. Let me save state to a different slot. Can. Oh, wait, I don't think I can. I could leave a save file, but the problem is I run the risk. If I leave a save file open, I run the risk of the emulator crashing and not being able to do it. Which I hope doesn't happen. Maybe this will put on really quick. Yeah, we're like a little bit under an hour in stream. Like, I need to... Tower of Temptation is going to take at least 2... It's long. It's going to take at least 2 hours. If not 3. Maybe less because I'm, like, higher level. So I'm really torn. How do I save? Luzette Mountains has a save point. Like, I want to do it. But I also want to finish the game on stream. The monsters are beginning to be affected by Gaia. Monsters affected by Gaia? What does that mean? It's not as complicated as it sounds. It's like really simple. It means that Gaia's energy is entering other beings, making them like Gaia. You mean they're getting stronger? Gaia is a monster that evolves. We must stop it before it can. Save and recover? Yeah. It's gotta be a way to have multiple save slots in RetroArch. Save state options, state index. Let me try something. Save state. I switch this to 0 if I load it. Loaded from -1 auto. Why would you do that? I think I'm just gonna... I'm gonna risk it, I think. I'm just gonna hope that the emulator doesn't crash, and if it does, then, you know, it does. I did Tower of Temptation in my HD remaster playthrough, so if worse comes to worse, then, you know, I won't. Because I really want to finish the game today. And the bottom line is, by the way, this area is exactly the same. No new treasures or anything. They just have you go through it again with the Gaia enemies. Regardless, I'm gonna have to record something for YouTube. I can't do everything in like a 4 to 5 hour period. Like, I have to be somewhere. So I can't stream overtime or anything. So, and I also don't have another stream for any other game. Because tomorrow I'm not streaming. Grandia 2 is on Sunday. I'm finishing Grandia 2 on Sunday. And I really should get 2 streams of Azure in before Rebirth takes over my life. So I just don't have the time.
Blaze brightly, O flame!
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish the main game, because regardless I have to record something, and I'd rather have to record the optional dungeon over the main story. I'd rather just get the main story done on stream. That's kind of what I'd rather do.
Here goes!
Bye!
What a cinch!
Yeah, the Gaia enemies give you a lot. I'm curious about how much the Gaia enemies would give you in Redux. It'd probably be a really good way to grind. But, you know, I've aired my grievances about that, which we're not going to rehash. I don't want the rest of this playthrough to be, like, rehashing everything I just said, because that's going to make it boring. Oh no, I've been ambushed! Gaia Snake! Hi. What do you guys do against ice?
Oh, cold that freezes all, come here!
Like I said, if I had tomorrow open to stream, this would not be a problem. I would easily be able to fit in another Grandia stream to get it done before Rebirth. Because when Rebirth comes out, I'm going to play it for like a lot. I'm going to play it a lot, and I'll get some Azure in eventually, and eventually I'll want to start some other stuff. Like in March. In March, I'll start some other stuff. So, Grandia needs to be done. Is the bottom line. It's just really unfortunate I don't have another day to stream before Rebirth. No. Should be using a map to get through this, but it's fine. Actually, yeah, no, I should get a map. I forgot I have Enjoy up. Just cut your sleeping time by 3 hours? My sleep schedule's already bad. No way. That would not pass. Hey, Liete. For a Zapple.
Oh, thunderclap in the
I get that they want to have the Gaia enemies here, but having you go through this area is a little unnecessary. Having you go through this area a second time is really unnecessary. They just want to showcase the Gaia enemies, because you don't really fight the Gaia enemies other than if you do Tower of Temptation, you go through the savannah with them. So I get that's why they want to do it, but it is really pointless from a story perspective, and doesn't really make logical sense because you've already been to J-Base. I digress. Alright. No, it's a stupid snake. Oh, hello, Gaia apes. Let me just let you guys be, don't mind me. Let these enemies ambush me and see if I care. Oh, my wit is just better. My wit is just so much better.
Oh, twisting winds, come here!
I love Liete's casting animation so much. It's so golden. Oh man, dude, it's bittersweet. We're coming to the end of my Grandia marathon, to a sense. I basically just marathon Grandia games, because I'll finish Grandia 2 on Sunday.
100 million degrees.
It's that bittersweet feeling. It's too bad there are no more Grandia games. There's only 2 Grandia games. Unless they miraculously translate Digital Museum. We're out of Grandia games. It's that bittersweet feeling.
Gadwin's secret move. Dragon King Slice.
Correct.
What a cinch.
How am I getting like 64 for Axe? How is that happening? Oh, I love these games so much. Grandia 1 and 2 are so good. I'm gonna miss playing them on the channel. I wouldn't be surprised if I played them again like years from now. It's very likely. What is this? Oh no, Justin. Gaia has begun to evolve. What? Gaia movement observed. Metamorphosis proceeding to second form. Battle stations. Colonel, look, it's Lieutenant Lean. What's going on? Sir, it's Lieutenant Lean. Lieutenant Lean was heading for turret 3. What? I haven't given the attack order yet. What is she doing? I wonder. Yeah, if the emulator crashes, removing my save file, then, you know, we don't do Tower of Temptation. Which is unfortunate, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I'm save stating now because, you know, I don't want to run the risk of not being able to finish the game. I did the Tower of Temptation in my remaster playthrough. It'd probably be more interesting in that playthrough because in this game I'd probably, like, steamroll it a lot more. Attention all personnel, movements observed in Gaia's lateral area. Attention Colonel Mullen, Gaia's main body's heading toward J-Base. Prepare invasion defense. What? Why has Lean chosen a time like this? But, if I had to choose, I'm crossing my fingers that the emulator doesn't remove my save file so I can do it. But if it happens, it happens. There's nothing I can do about it. I'd rather do it than not, but if it happens, it happens. But yeah, I'll miss playing Grandia 1 and 2 on the channel. I'm sure I'll revisit them years from now. These are games I definitely like to revisit from time to time. I played them a lot. One especially, but I've always been open to revisit these games, like, way before I started my channel. There's a reason they're, like, 2 of my favorites.
Gadwin's secret move.
If I play Grandia 1 again, especially, Grandia 1, I would do the Saturn version. Just to have all the versions of it on the channel.
What a cinch.
Because I did remaster on Switch. This is technically this is the Redux patch, but it's the PS1 version. So, if I were to do it again, which again is very likely, I'd do the Saturn version. We wouldn't get the English voice acting, but that's fine. It'd be interesting to play the game with Japanese dub for a change. That'd be a nice way to experience it. Just to say I did. Also, the Saturn version has a certain charm to it based on what I see about it. It'd just be nice to be like, hey, I played the Saturn version of my second favorite game or something. That'd be kind of cool.
That freezes all, come here.
What I'm really waiting for, Game Arts related, is they're translating a Lunar game that was Japan only. That is most likely going to be the next Game Arts thing we do, depending if it gets done or not. Like, when it gets done, as soon as that patch drops, I am playing that. Because I learned that they are translating a Lunar game that was Japan only for the Saturn, so if that gets done, that is the next Game Arts thing we're going to do. But it highly depends on when that gets done. Because there's no, like, ETA for it right now. Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through. Gaia manifesting and evolving. Gotta stop it. I'm fighting you if only to hear the battle music. I love Grandia's Disc 2 battle music so much. Wait, I didn't look how much HP you guys have. 400. It's ridiculous. Like, I think the Redux developer really wanted... They really wanted to make Grandia, like... I mean, they wanted to make it harder, which is fair, and for Disc 1, they really accomplished it. But in Disc 2, they really just wanted to, like, make you suffer. Like, look at these HP pools. And they're just like, oh, yeah, you know what? The enemy originally had, like, 400 HP. Let's make him have, like, 10 times the HP. Or 4 times, right? No, it'd be 10. 400 times 10 is 4,000, right? Give or take. So yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, I refuse to believe. Well, I think they knew that they can probably tone it down, but they just really wanted to go all out.
Come back with reinforcements.
It just astounds me that they're like, oh yeah, you know what? Let's make him have like 4,000 HP. Go. Oh, stupid bison enemies. Also, we were talking a lot about the Grandia 1 Gaia stuff in the Grandia 2 stream. Now I'm actually experiencing it.
Thunderclap in the darkness, come
Which I'll go, I went into my thoughts on it in Grandia 2, but if you weren't watching the Grandia 2 stream, I can now go more in depth in this playthrough, because we're gonna actually go through it. Attack this big one. Goodbye. And goodbye. 0 damage.
Pretty easy.
Pretty easy indeed, Fina. Thank you, Liete, for taking 0 damage. You gave me the complete victory. Alright. I want to actually see, what is this? Oh, Matok. Bent and useless. That's what the, Kafu cape becomes. Look at this holy ring. You guys are fine with all this. Oh, and this doesn't double magic experience anymore. This now gives you +1 magic. Interesting. Alright. I did also like the, accessory and weapon changes in Redux. That was cool, too. The patch developer actually, like, going through and changing some of the weapon effects and adding new ones was also really nice. It's unfortunate because I really wanted to finish with the patch. Because there were a lot of things I liked about it, but then the enemy encounters were too annoying for me to want to go through with all of it.
Cold that freezes all, come
There were a lot of
here.
things I liked about it, honestly. And if I had more time, I definitely would. I would have just sucked it up, probably. Maybe. Perchance.
This'll teach you.
This'll teach you.
Pretty easy.
Like, after this, we're just, like, 2 more dungeons, I think, right? I think it's 2 more dungeons. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2 more dungeons. We have a lot of, like, scenes coming up, and then 2 more dungeons. I'm fairly certain. If we could finish sooner rather than later, though, it's good, because I can get ready before I have to leave. So, again, that's the main reason I'm not doing Tower of Temptation, like, right now. Because I'm quite busy. I'm quite a busy individual. All together now.
Oh, twisting winds, come here.
Get him with a good old dragon zap.
Oh, lightning, strike down the enemy.
And enemy encounters really are a joke in
Pretty
Grandia,
easy.
huh? They aren't too hot in Grandia 2 either, but still. Or maybe it's because I'm over-leveled. Now I'm over-leveled for the end game. Because of Redux.